Hi everybody, it's Stephanie. I am coming up on 5 years of creating content here on YouTube, and also I just surpassed 30,000 followers, which I am so excited about. So to celebrate, I wanted to make something for myself that is not a cake. So today I am making the softest birthday cake cookies. They are full of sprinkles and topped with cream cheese frosting. They are so good. All right, let's get started on the cookies. First up, let's preheat the oven to 350 degrees. The dry ingredients we need for this recipe are all-purpose flour, salt, and baking powder. Whisk those together and set aside for later. Okay, let's place the softened butter into the mixer along with the granulated sugar. I'm going to mix these until it's lighter in color and fluffy. It usually takes around 2 to 3 minutes, and this is what I mean when I say light and fluffy. So you can visibly see that it's lighter in color, and if you skip this part, you'll end up with flat and dense cookies. We definitely do not want that. And now we can go ahead and add the eggs to the mixture. Add them one at a time, scraping the sides of the bowl after each egg. Here's my secret ingredient. It is called cake batter flavoring from Olive Nation. I call it a secret because I didn't even know this existed. You can use it in things like beverages and also ice creams. For today's recipe, I'm going to use 2 teaspoons. It's time to add the dry ingredients that we mixed earlier. I like to add 1/3 of the dry ingredients to the mixture at a time, so just pour it in and slowly scrape down the sides of the bowl as you need to. We have one final ingredient to add. It's 1/4 cup of jimmies sprinkles. I mix these in slowly on low speed just until they're fully mixed in. I want these cookies to be really giant, so I'm using a 1/3 measuring cup to scoop out the portions of cookie dough. Now, if you want smaller cookies, you can use 1/4 cup, but then you'll need to adjust the baking time. Once I have the portions scooped out, I roll them into discs in my palm. I roll them out just a bit smaller than my palm, and I try to keep it in a perfect circle. Okay, they are ready to be baked at 350 degrees for around 12 minutes. It is key not to overbake these cookies, and if they are browning around the edges, that is too long. When I take them out of the oven, I like to let them hang out there on the pan for at least 5 minutes, and then I transfer them over to a wire rack to continue cooling. While the cookies are cooling, let's make the frosting. For this, we need a block of softened cream cheese and a stick of butter. Mix these together until they are nice and smooth and you can't see any more lumps. Here's what I used to do when I owned my own business. I used to add real vanilla bean to my cream cheese frosting and everyone would go crazy over it. So today I'm using this fancy Madagascar vanilla bean I got from Olive Nation. To get those tiny little seeds out, you need to cut the vanilla bean in half and then scrape out all those delicious vanilla bean seeds. And then I just scrape the knife on the beater blade to get them all into the mixer. I do not want to throw away the vanilla bean pod though, because I'm working on making my own homemade vanilla, and this is a great use for it. So I'm just going to drop it down into my vanilla, give it a shake, and then save it for another time. Okay, next I'm going to add a pinch of salt to the bowl and then continue mixing until everything is fully incorporated. Now we can slowly begin adding the confectioner sugar a little at a time. The sugar likes to get all over the place, so scrape down the sides as needed. This is so simple and easy, and look at that frosting. You can see those tiny little flecks of vanilla bean. I just love that. Decorating these cookies is so easy. All you need is a piping bag like this, and this is a coupler, and this is a Wilton tip number 12. And then pipe back and forth lines across the top of the cookies, and I'm topping them with even more sprinkles. You cannot have too many of those. We are finished with the cookies. Let me show you how thick they are. And when I break it open, you can see all those colorful sprinkles. My family is absolutely obsessed with these cookies. They taste incredible. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys have any ideas for me, please let me know in the comment section. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.